We begin tonight with breaking news coming in from Germany at this hour. A deadly shooting rampage inside a building, a religious gathering. Shots fired inside the building used by Jehovah's Witnesses in Hamburg, Germany, the country's second largest city. Officers rushing to the scene at this hour in a massive show of force. Gunfire heard inside.
7 people have now confirmed to have died after a gunman opened fire. Several more people are believed to be injured in the shooting. It took place inside a Jehovah's Witness church in Hamburg. The suspect remains on the run. Emergency crews are treating people at the scene.
Die Polizeibeamten, die dort reingegangen sind, haben dann auch Personen aufgefunden, die möglicherweise durch Schusswaffe schwer verletzt und teilweise auch tödlich verletzt worden sind. Die Beamten haben selber auch noch einen Schuss gehört aus dem oberen Teil des Objektes, sind nach oben gegangen, auch noch dort eine Person aufgefunden.
Reports say at least 7 people are dead and several others wounded after shots were fired at a Jehovah's Witness religious meeting. Police deployed special security forces to the area. The shooting occurred in a district of the city called Alsterdorf. Police say the shooter may be among the dead.
Wir haben keine Hinweise darauf, dass ein Täter flüchtig ist, sondern eher Hinweise darauf, dass ein Täter eventuell im Objekt ist, eventuell sogar unter den Toten befindet.
There's no motive released yet. We don't know who did this. We don't know why, what kind of event exactly was being held at this event. At this Jehovah's Witness event.
Let's start with the latest coming out of Germany, where there's been a mass shooting in Hamburg. The police reporting at least 2 gunmen at large after this shooting, which has claimed 7 lives at least, and several more have been wounded in the incident, which took place in the port city of Hamburg.
Well, we understand that this shooting was first reported around 9 o'clock this evening, with 1 or more perpetrators opening fire at a church, and we can show you some pictures from the scene in the city of Hamburg, and you can see that there is a huge police presence, and the information that has come out from the police this evening is that several people have been fatally killed, several others have been seriously injured.
Tonight, parts of Hamburg, Germany on lockdown after several people were reported killed and others injured in a shooting at a building being used by Jehovah's Witnesses.
They say that the shots were fired at a church in the street of the Grossborstel area of Hamburg. At the moment, we don't know what's happening to the people who carried out this shooting. We have seen from the pictures coming from the scene that several severely injured people are still being removed from that building, which is believed to be a Jehovah's Witness church. Police have cordoned off the area. They're telling people who live there to stay in their houses and that it is still a dangerous and very active scene.
Local police via social media saying a large-scale operation is underway. These recent images from the scene bearing out that remark. It's all happening in the district of Alsterdorf in Hamburg. As you can see, armed police at the scene. This is believed to have been a Jehovah's Witnesses centre, but we're waiting for more accurate confirmation on what actually is going on in this premises that has been extensively searched by the police. It has since emerged that German police believe that among the dead in the Hamburg shooting is the gunman himself. We were told earlier there was more than 1 perpetrator, and they were at large. So that still stands in terms of the alert for local residents to remain indoors and to keep their doors and windows closed. The operation still ongoing in Hamburg. We'll bring you more as we get it.
Police say at about 9 p.m. local time tonight, 1 or more unknown suspects opened fire on this street in Germany's second largest city. Officers with long guns raised, kicking in a glass panel to access the building's front door. Police say after officers arrived on the scene, they heard a gunshot from the upper floor. Officers shouting before climbing 2 flights of stairs, their weapons drawn, one officer holding a large tactical shield. Police escorting several people out of the building, hands above their heads, others sprinting out the door. A first responder carrying 1 person on their shoulders. Tonight, police saying it appears there is no indication the perpetrator or perpetrators are on the run and may still be in the building or among the dead.
David, this was a terrifying night for people there in Hamburg, and police tell ABC News that there is no manhunt. It seems to suggest that the active threat has passed, but a motive for tonight's shooting remains unclear.